advantages of digital communication in general and substantially actually outweigh all its disadvantage in both technical and also social application. While definitely digital communication will be a drawback, however, because of the efficiency, accessibility, and also the flexibility of digital communication, they in fact have recognized how information is shared, transmit, and also process. Let's take a look on the broad diagram of analog communication and digital communication. One look and one glance, you know that digital communication is actually more complicated as it requires more blocks in order to establish this digital communication. However, like what I mentioned earlier on, all the advantages of digital communication outweigh all the disadvantages. So hence, nowadays, modern communication actually happen in a digital way. So to me, the biggest advantage of digital communication is actually it is actually robust to noise and also interference. What do I actually means? Okay, so basically for digital signal, they are inherent less vulnerable to noise and interference as compared to analog signal. This is because digital signal can accurately detect and regenerate the original signal. Let's take a look on these two diagrams in order to understand better. This is an analog signal. This is a digital signal. As you can see that this signal is actually continuous and therefore it is an analog signal. You can also see that noise is actually added into the analog signal. It is very challenging and difficult to remove away the noise. However, for digital, okay, so basically for digital, it's actually discrete. As you can see from here, it's either 0 or 1. Okay, and you can see that with noise actually added into the digital signal, but it may not be affecting me to decode the message because I can still decode the message as 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So basically, from here you can see that the noise may not have any impact to the digital signal, and I can also successfully recover back this original signal which I managed over here. Coming to the error detection and correction, okay, basically for digital signal, they actually can employ sophisticated channel coding to detect and correct any error that is actually caused by noise. This is not possible by analog system. And as I mentioned also, okay, because digital signal, you can actually so-called clean up the signal and also you can amplify the signal and you can perfectly generate back the original digital signal. This is also the biggest advantage as compared to analog signal. So if you want to know more about the advantages and also the disadvantages of digital communication, see the video under the description. Thank